Welcome to the VEERA Medical app tutorial. This app is designed to revolutionize physical rehabilitation through engaging virtual reality games. Let's walk through how to use it. To start using the app, select the Login option on the home screen. Enter your credentials to access the various features of our app. Once logged in, you're presented with a straightforward user interface where you can access various therapeutic games, each designed with specific rehabilitation objectives in mind. Our game library includes options like bats and balls, with each game focusing on different aspects of physical rehabilitation. For instance, Bats and Balls aims to enhance upper body range of motion by prompting players to hit color-coded balls with the corresponding bats. Once you've chosen a game from our library and launched it, the first step is to select the practitioner option. This selection gives you control over the upcoming therapy session. Upon choosing the practitioner option, a safety message will appear. This is to ensure both the patient's safety and the effectiveness of the therapy session. After you've read and understood the safety message, simply select Ready to proceed. Next, you'll be prompted to enter the patient ID. This unique identifier is essential for tracking the progress of your patient throughout their rehabilitation journey, making sure to enter it accurately for correct tracking and reporting of data. Following the patient ID entry, you will select the session time from a drop-down menu. Choose the appropriate duration for the session according to the patient's needs and capabilities. You will then be given the option to start with a tutorial. This quick in-game guide will explain to the patient how to play the game, familiarizing them with the controls and objectives before the actual therapy session begins. It's a step that ensures the patient feels comfortable and understands the gameplay, thereby maximizing the benefits of the session. Once the game starts, you, as the clinician, can adjust the view. Simply click or tap on the screen to change your perspective within the virtual environment. This feature enables you to better observe the patient's movements and interactions within the game, assisting you in evaluating their performance. The VEERA Medical app interface is intuitively designed to provide a comprehensive view of the virtual therapy session. Let's go through each window and its functionality. At the top left, you'll find the Patient View window. This window displays what the patient is seeing in the virtual reality environment. You can maximize the view for better visibility by selecting the Full Screen button. To minimize it, simply click on the Close button. Below the Patient View, on the bottom left, is the Range of Motion window. This window showcases the patient's avatar in real time, representing their body movements during the game. As a clinician, you have the ability to move game elements within this window to guide the patient's movements as part of their therapy. This window also features a zoom slider, allowing you to zoom in for a closer view or zoom out to cover a broader range of targets, giving you greater control over the therapeutic intervention. Like the Patient View window, you can also maximize or minimize this window as per your preference. The bottom right of the screen hosts the Intervention menu. Here, you can adjust various game elements like ball speed and shooting frequency to cater to the patient's therapeutic needs. The top right of the screen is dedicated to the Session Time and Control window. This shows the ongoing session time and provides options to pause to resume the game or end the session altogether. The game tracks each successful hit, focusing specifically on shoulder movements and arm range of motion. You might notice blue and red dots appearing in the virtual environment. These are indicators of successful hits made by the patient. Blue dots represent successful hits with the left arm, while red dots correspond to the right arm. You can toggle the visibility of these hit points using an icon at the bottom middle of the screen. Speaking of icons, there are 4 key icons at the bottom middle of the screen. The screen icon toggles the Patient View window. The avatar icon toggles the Range of Motion window. The circle dots icon toggles the visibility of hit point trackers. Lastly, the sliders icon toggles the Intervention menu window. As a clinician, you control various game settings. You can adjust the ball speed, shooting delay, shooting frequency, and the hit force required to score. This tailors the game to each patient's rehabilitation needs and progress. Once a session concludes, you will be prompted with an option to save the session data. This is a crucial step that validates the data captured during the therapy session. Consider the session's course and the patient's performance before making a decision. If you believe the data doesn't accurately reflect the patient's movements, you may choose to omit the data. However, if the session went as planned and you believe the data provides a fair reflection of the patient's performance, select Save. Doing so will store all the data points from the session. Once saved, these data points are used to generate a comprehensive report. This report is created on our server and provides invaluable insights into the patient's progress and the effectiveness of the therapy. The decision to save or omit session data gives clinicians the power to ensure that only accurate and meaningful data is used in evaluating patient progress. This makes VEERA Medical a trusted tool in your therapeutic arsenal. These reports can be accessed on our website at veeramedical.com/reports. Here you will find comprehensive data compiled for easy access and review, assisting you in refining treatment strategies for each patient. That concludes our tutorial for the VEERA Medical app. We're committed to revolutionizing physical therapy with virtual reality, and we're glad to have you with us on this journey. Together, we can make rehabilitation an engaging and effective experience for every patient. Thank you for choosing VEERA Medical, the future of physical rehabilitation.